Hello everyone, I'm Rebecca and welcome back to my Pixel Quest in our blind playthrough of Subnautica. Check out my little friends! All my little friends! Whee! I never ever get tired of playing with cuttlefish. Ah, the best. One more. One more. One more. So cute, so clever. Such a good boy or a girl. Oh my god, amazing. I've got three, so I've got a little posse of cuttlefish out here now, and I don't really know. Again, I'm just in the process of learning about them, so I don't know how much and to what places they're gonna follow me. But I'm excited to find out. I'm excited to find out, but I'm also, as I've said before, I'm also nervous to find out because I don't want anything to happen to them. I don't want anything to happen to my precious babies. So I don't want to, if they're following me, like I don't want to take them into danger or anything. So it's, I absolutely love them, but I'm also, oh excuse me, I'm also now like kind of, I have this whole new terror in the game, which is like which is like the terror of a mother. Like, now it's a I have to exist on this planet that's full of dangers to me that might also be dangers to them as well, and I don't want to bring them into into contact with that terror. So anyway, yeah, so that's a thing. But yeah, so in this episode, I've got a few things that I'd like to try. So one of the things that I've been doing the last couple of episodes is trying to find like some of the missing PDAs that I know about, and maybe some that I don't know about. And we had success finding a couple of them at the first underwater Degassi settlement. That was great. I then tried everything I could to find more at the other Degassi settlement, their final underwater settlement, and didn't find anything. And I've also had a bit of a look around this island, and I still haven't found anything. But you know, like I kind of, as I've said before, like I kind of expected it would more likely, like we know at the very least we are still missing at least one, which is one of Paul Torgal's second entry. So I suppose one thing occurred to me, which is just to have a little bit more of a proper look in here. Like maybe Paul did. I always thought it was weird that maybe, you know, none of them found this area, even though it's so apparent. So maybe there's something in here. So I thought I'd have a look off the bat and see if actually... I mean, you know, you would think that there wouldn't be, I don't know, like if they found it, they would all talk about it together, right? Like it wouldn't be Paul Torgal's kind of personal PDA or anything. But let's just have a look, scour the floor and see if we can find anything. Did he shove a data entry in the back corner here by some chance? I don't know. Maybe he found this place and talks about how he's keeping it a secret from the others because, I don't know, of some weird money-related reason. That's crazy. Maybe Marguerite found this, and maybe she kind of already knew something like this would be on the island. I don't know. But I can't see anything. And again, we really didn't... I don't think it's going to be too hidden because we didn't have to work too hard to find his first and his third PDA. You know, they were in pretty obvious places. You know, like kind of on the path of the island, I think one of them was. And the other one was, I think probably just, yeah, it was just in one of the rooms in the underwater mansion. So, nope, nothing in here that I can see. I'm glad that we've checked it out. I'm gonna have I don't know, one more little walk around the island, and I don't know. If not, again, this is a task I might come back to, but you know, I can't keep doing it forever, I suppose. It might just be something I dip into and dip out of every now and again. But let's try and go down some paths I might not have traversed quite as frequently. But yeah, I've always thought this island was the sort of the just reasoning, like the kind of one of the least likely candidates for finding this PDA, but it's not really based on very much, honestly. Not all of that much. Around the grow beds. You know, like I suppose I wouldn't have really looked for anything like this when I was here before. I would have been like, wow, grow beds, marble melon. And not really, you know, not really looking at all that much else. Up here, I mean, I can't really recall exactly which paths I've been on and which I haven't, because there are kind of all sorts of little offshoots and things all over the place. Hello, Portugals. Missing PDA that I feel like should be really... This is kind of like Alien Containment all over again in a way. I'm like, for like 40 episodes, shouldn't I have found this by now? Shouldn't this be an early game thing? I feel like this PDA really shouldn't be this hard to find. Like, it's just 2 of 3 PDAs that I feel like you should naturally find in the course of everything I've done. But the thing that I've said before, I'm still kind of worried about, which is actually, what if there is one more obvious step that I actually haven't done? And the thing that always strikes me as a missing link in my chain of logic is how exactly most players are expected to find that final Degassi, what I've been calling the Degassi Mansion, that final Degassi underwater settlement. Because, you know, as I've said before, I just sort of found it because it was directly below the island, which I wanted to investigate anyway. And that's kind of, you know, that's sort of interesting enough, sure. But it's always possible that, I don't know, it's still here somewhere, I guess, right? Oh. It's fine. We're doing fine. But, yeah. But really, I don't know, that doesn't seem like a strong... Oh, wow. Oh, no animation. That is odd. You know what, when things like this happen, we save. The game could be, having a little, I don't know, a little issue. A little problem. Under anything here? Around any weird little corners? No. So yeah, I've always wondered if there's something else I should have found that actually should have pointed me towards, like more specifically towards that final area, their final building location. And the thing that always bothered me, and I know I've said this in a previous episode, but just to reiterate, is that their first underwater location and their second location, the final kind of narrative in the PDA entries there was very much your kid found something weird on the scanner that shouldn't be there. And, you know, I've never figured out what that is. What's meant to be weird that would make them leave and go deeper, you know? Bart knew... I don't know what Bart knew. Like, I may be assuming a little bit too much. In Bart's final entry, he said they don't want us down there. He may just mean the ocean and the creatures of the ocean, you know? But maybe, like, what I always kind of assumed without, you know, perhaps enough cause, is that somehow they actually knew about the alien infrastructure in some way. Maybe that's not what he meant, but, you know, I do wonder, like, it just seems like that's something that they could have found on the scanner, right? Yeah, there's my house. So, yeah, I don't know what that would be. Like, I don't know what else you could have found that would answer that question in some way. The only other real thing I can think of, apart from just constantly wandering around the island, is actually to look at the beaches, because beaches are sort of a, you know, an area somebody might wander down to. So let's actually just do a perimeter. Or maybe even something like this. It kind of leads to a little beach. There's so many of these little things. Yeah, I don't know. Like, but what I'm really curious to try is actually, you know, like, where would they have scanned from? And maybe, I can't assume that they would have exactly the same scanning technology as me. They might have had better technology that can scan farther than my scanner rooms can. But, yeah, maybe not, you know? So I did try, of course, many episodes ago, I tried a scanner room. Let's just jump off. It's not doing us very much damage. Yeah, so obviously I did try building a scanner room in that first underwater area that they were in, and didn't see anything weird. Like, there was nothing below that area at all that to me seemed weird. Maybe I missed something, but you know, even when I've gone back and like looked at the footage again while editing, I can't see anything that came up on that scanner that would make me think like, oh yeah, they would note this as weird, something that shouldn't be down there, you know? So I wonder if I'm a little bit limited by having scanned in the particular location that I did. I can't get up here, can I? No. So it's a kind of an interesting area, but yeah, there's nowhere for a PDA entry to be here, unless he stuck it to the wall or something. Hope somebody swims around here one day and finds my second personal recording. It's weird to just be like swimming without the sea glide, but honestly this is just easier. Like, I don't want to go too fast and miss something, you know. This is kind of nice, just having this is like being at the beach. This is like just going for a swim at the beach. Nice. Yeah, anyway, so one thing, again, it's one of my real outside chance things, but one thing I've been thinking is, what if I try building a scanner room that's actually at that second Degassi location, their actual settlement down there? The problem with that, of course, is that I can't, you know, as I've established when I tried to build a scanner room down there more recently, there's no nearby thermal vent, and it's deep enough that I wouldn't be able to use a solar panel. So I'm sort of stuck with that same problem of like, how do I power a scanner room without those two things, which are the most simple things. Oh, there's not enough not as many beaches as I thought. There's really not that much around here. Okay, we're kind of back around this side again. Yeah, and so we've got, as far as I'm aware, we've got two available options. One is a bioreactor, which I need to build inside another structure. So that's a bit awkward, but I guess we could give it a try. Like, just build a multi-purpose room down there, put in a bioreactor, and see if that powers nearby facilities like a scanner room. It's a bit convoluted, but to be honest, maybe it's a worthwhile experiment, because we've been thinking about doing that in the Stranger Things area as well anyway. And then there's also a nuclear facility, which honestly sounds like super overkill to me. Oh, this is that little mazy bit as well, isn't it? Yeah. Again, I'm pretty sure I've looked everywhere here, unless it's not the same mazy bit and there's another mazy bit. Interesting. Just kind of comes out at this little lookout. Which is cool, but yeah. Cool, but I don't find anything. Yep, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know where else the game might expect me to look. Maybe he came up here for some meditation. But all of this is off the path, you know. Doesn't seem like anywhere you would you would expect players to find Portugal's entry number 2, you know. Oh well, while we're here. So, yeah, I reckon, although it's an outside chance, I think there's a couple of reasons for there to be value in trying the bioreactor. And one is just, like, a third one is really also just to try building a bioreactor, which we haven't done in this game at all. And I have all of this sea treader poo waiting to be used. So that kind of sounds like an interesting pursuit to me. And then in a way, it's actually an easier way to experiment with building one than going all the way to the Stranger Things area and like trying it out. Like we can see if it even works here and if it's feasible at all. And then we know whether it's worthwhile to do it in that other place. Cool. Yep. Okay. We're all agreed. It's a worthwhile idea to try. So let's take what we need with us on a little journey. Aside from that, the other thing I was doing on this island was seeing if I could get a sense for whether there is... What if it's there? Doubt it. Seeing if I could get a sense for whether there's another cloaked, cloudy area that might Whoops! Oh, very silly. Damn. Can I get up here? It would just be nice to do it this way. No, we're totally... it's... Maybe? Yes! Oh, we can. Oh, no, but now we've got a whole nother... No, we can't. We can go around here. Okay. Alright, it does work. It's just a bit difficult. Alright. Let's see. One of the other ideas that I have...
Welcome aboard, Captain.
That I could actually try right now is a bit of... Oh, hey. A rare island water filtration machine water. Here's another idea. Let's put everything important away. I don't think I'm going to lose any of this. Okay, so you probably have an idea in a general sense of what might be coming. I had this idea for quite a lot of locations. Maybe let's try it now. I hope nothing can happen to my sea glide, but I don't think so at this stage in the game. Okay. Alright, I'm actually thinking, what if I just swim as far as I can beyond the island, like in this kind of general direction? Like, and see what I see. You know, I was trying to sort of look in this direction from the high points on the island, but what if I actually just head there and see what happens? I mean, I'm guessing at some point, probably not too far, I feel like I occasionally see clouds like this that make me think like, yeah, could that be something? Like maybe it turns into something if I get a bit closer. And I don't want to go in the sea moth. I don't want to go in the sea moth because I don't want it destroyed. I don't want to go in the prawn because I don't want it destroyed. So let's just do a bit of a crazy experiment. Bye. Bye. I'll hopefully be back when I respawn in my building. Oh, this is still terrifying. Whoa, where the hell are we? Where the hell are we? I wonder how far we will make it before we are completely killed by leviathans. Oh my god, that is so terrifying, actually. That is just a crazy... That is crazy. I've never been this far from home. Okay, so if that's there... Is it sort of southwest-ish? Hey! Oh! Oh no. Oh no. This is a real problem, guys. I don't want anything to happen to these things. Oh no. Can I say goodbye to them and will they go... No, why would they? Like, we tried this and nothing... Oh crap, we've just got to commit. I mean, at some point we're going to be in dangerous territory. Hang on. Am I still... Oh, I don't like it. I don't like it. I feel like we're getting closer to the moon. Alright, northeast, southwest. This is nuts. Are we going to get a message saying, like, from the computer, what are you doing? What are you doing? So I don't think that this is a... I think that's just a cloud. It's just a normal cloud forming. Can't hear any roars yet, but it's probably going to happen any moment. Alright, so... To be honest, I don't think there's any suspicious clouds in this direction. Oh my god. What if we head down? Problem is... It's starting to... I don't know, starting to sound a bit terrifying. Oh my god, what? Oh, it's a ghost leviathan. Yeah? That's ghost leviathan, right? Where the freaking hell did it go? Look, we're doing this. We're doing this. We're committed. Oh. Hey. Oh, you know what? Like, if we're doing this, right? Did we get it? Oh my god, it's probably multiple. No, we're nowhere near. Keep scanning. Hang on. It's worth it. It's worth it. It's worth it. Scan, 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 scan. Scan. If I'm going out scanning. Oh my god. Let's just go straight in. We're not even getting that close. No, my little things, please run away. God, come on, we're really close. I can't believe it's not. Ooh, this one. Let's just get it right in the face. Scanning right in the face. Scanning right in the face. Oh, it's so slow. Go, 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 go. Oh. Still, I think we made it to about like 3/4. We can do it. We can. This would be our first scary Leviathan scan. You know, if I'm comfortable with death and I'm not reappear with my scanner out. Ugh. Ugh. Alright. Maybe let's just try again. Like, let's just try and complete this, right? Do I have any first aid kits here? Probably not. I'll respawn for all of this stuff later. Like, this in itself is, oh, there we go. I don't really want to... It feels like a waste. Let's take 2 with this and see how we go. We've got 3/4 of the way. And we didn't lose anything useful. Cool. And the only thing I'm obviously really worried about is to make sure that my cuttlefish are okay. And if they're okay, then I'll be, you know, I'll feel good about our expeditions in future. Like, you know, if I can survive like hanging around 2 aggressive ghost leviathans like that, I mean, if they can survive that rather, then they should be good for everything. You know, like hopefully they're not actually impacted by that sort of stuff. Can we go... can I go up this way? Whoop! Oh, that was really silly. Well, no, I didn't really lose any health from that at all, so that's fine. Alright. We're going towards the sun. You motherfuckers! You thought you got rid of me, but I just respawn! I respawn with all of my equipment and all of my scan data. I'm coming back to scan you and then I'm gonna tell everyone! I'm gonna tell everyone your secrets. Yeah, this is so cool. This is actually cool. I'm hoping I can get a little bit more emotionally used to dying like this. Like I'm reassuring myself practically there are no real consequences for this, you know? It's fine. But to be honest, it actually doesn't take completely away from the fear of it. Like even now I'm still I'm nervous. I'm nervous and afraid. It's not even unexpected because at this... Whoa, what was that? Was that something? Oh, there's my little guy. Okay, so I'm hoping that means they're all fine. It seems that they sort of swim up to you one by one over time, so I wouldn't necessarily expect... Oh my god, now it's getting dark. I'm going to die under the stars, but I'm going to die scanning. Oof. It would be really interesting to do this as well, and basically like when the ghost leviathans show up. Yeah, we can start to hear them. Probably coming from down, right? We might be like over the edge, you know? Oh, there we go. Oh no, it restarts. Ah, oh, crap. I thought it sort of saved the scans. I really have to go after this thing aggressively then. Oh, come on, I'm right next to it. I'm trying to like get a little bit to the side. No. Oh, this is really tough because at some point it's just faster than me. Oh no, I thought it saved up the scans. This is so much harder than I thought. Oh, this is like riding a fucking rodeo. We got it. Okay, guess what? Now I'm gonna go straight down and see what I see. Oh my god, we got the scan. Now it can't take that away from us. We're going straight down, baby. Straight down to hell. And I'm bringing you with me. Which is, I don't know, this is where you come from, I suppose, so... I mean, I could get my knife out and, like, fight it, but actually I just want to see how far I can go and if I see anything, right? We can do crazy stuff like this with our infinite life. Now that I'm through, I think, most of the big, serious kind of parts of the game, I think I can just kind of do some nutso shit like this and just see. Hey, it's kind of like we're traveling buddies now, except it's killing me. I'm going past 500 meters now. I'm trying to sort of look around every now and again to see if there's any signs of anything, but probably not. We're probably just like past the cliff, yeah? Oh! Oh, and that's that. Alright. Oh, but we got that. We can read about that. We can read about the ghost leviathans now. We can read about them. Science! A victory for science. Ooh, that was thrilling. That was thrilling. It was something I wouldn't have dared do, really, at any other part in the game. But I have been curious about doing that for a while. You died. I sure did. I sure did. Just checking that they're not sort of like, you know, the crazier death you have, we're going to take more away from you. Cool. Ah, here I am back in my home with zero consequences, as far as I know, for doing what I just did. Let's check out what we just got for ourselves. Hehehe. Yeah, so I've got the Sea Emperor, Sea Treader, and Reefback. Nice leviathans. Now we've got a scary leviathan. Oh, hoo, hoo. This creature is approaching the size limit for sustainable organic life forms and has been designated leviathan class. Adults of the species have been encountered exclusively around the edges of the volcanic crater, which supports life on this part of the planet, and react with extreme aggression on approach. Hammerhead, cartilaginous extensions of the creature's skull form a hammerhead, which protects the ghost leviathan as it performs devastating ramming attacks. Excuse me, that was like me choking on how scary that information was. No, it's fine. While fully capable of tearing through the flesh of any creature in range, all evidence indicates that mature ghost leviathans feed on microscopic life forms in the waters around the edges of the inhabited zone. Their vicious attacks on interlopers to their domain are not predatory in nature but territorial. A creature so vast requires a huge expanse of water to satisfy its daily calorie requirements. Torso, its muscled interior body, is surrounded by a translucent outer membrane, suggesting adaptation for deep, low-light environments. When threatened, it can tense its entire body before lashing out with incredible speed. Yes and no. I mean, I've trundled past this thing in my sea moth and my even slower prawn many times. I'm just saying. You know, it's, yeah. Probable migratory behavior. This specimen was likely born far from the area where it was encountered. That's nice to know. Extreme threat, avoid the crater edge. Okay, that's interesting though, because I guess that means anywhere we encounter them is near the edge, which I hadn't necessarily, I guess what is near, you know, what does near mean? But I hadn't necessarily thought that that first area where we encountered the ghost leviathan, you know, with the octopus and the final Degassi settlement was necessarily super near the edge, but I hadn't really gone any further than that. So, but then again, yeah, we can't say what is near. Okay, so let's bring with us some sustenance, of course. I might just bring one of those and keep a couple for some other expeditions. Let's bring some of this. That should be fine. Let's bring a couple of Reginalds, and I'm obviously going to fill up on the usual tree outside. Let's bring one of these. It sucks that they take up so much room, but this is the only place where I have these, so we need to bring these. I'm going to have a bunch of scanner materials at my Shallows home, so we can pop in there before we head on over to the second Degassi settlement. But if we're going to build a bioreactor, lubricant. wiring kit and some titanium. So we definitely want to... I know I've got lubricant... I think I've got lubricant here, actually. But I know I've also got it at my other home. And wiring kit will just need a couple of silvers. Lubricant. Do I not have any silver here? I think I've got silver at my other home. I might bring a couple of these gold though, because and I might use this to build a couple more iron batteries. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. So that's, and then the other thing that we need to be conscious of accommodating is multi-purpose room. So that's just a bunch of titanium. And if nothing else, we can find that around the place. So, you know, this is all possible. Look how well my my scanner is holding up now after all of that with... Oh, it has a regular battery. Oh, okay, it just has a regular battery. Okay. I thought maybe I had already given it an iron battery. Oh, sorry. One last thing. I forgot that I was also checking these last ones for salt. We may have used up all of our salt here. Yeah, I don't think I've gone on another salt hunt. That's fine. We'll make some food at the other place. All good. Okay, let's bulbo tree somewhere. Are there any sort of up this way? Bulbo tree, not that way. No, okay. Let's just keep going in the direction that we usually go in. Scavenging, expanding our area of depleting the bulbo trees. There's one. Here we go. Nice. There we go. 1, 2, 3, and one more should do us. Great. Okay. Let's just do this the quick way. Oh. Let's swim under and go straight for sea moth. Whoa. I don't know if that would have hurt me or not, but I probably should try and avoid having a giant boulder fall on my head. How are we going for storage? Oh. Where is this better to keep here? Let's actually take some of it up to this home, because we may well need this later. Yeah, magnetite, super useful. That's why I've collected a bunch of it. We have so often been magnetite poor and really needed it, so let's bring that along. Yeah, and I've got my scanner room upgrades. Great, which is, I just remembered because that's one of the things that we originally needed magnetite for. Okay, this is quick to do, but I think will set us up well in future. Whatever. Bam. All right. Great. Maybe I should bring one of these as well. I'm not sure how many more I have there for making batteries. Okay, cool. Alright, let's dive in. Whee! Oh, we made it. I was a little unsure of my aim there. We made it.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Thank you. Oh, you and I on board Seamoth computer, or should I just call you Seamoth, I suppose. We've been through some stuff. We have had some adventures together. Look at this triangle that we've got here, I think from the light of the Cyclops there. Great. I'm excited about it. Like, we've been through more than 70 episodes of this game, and there's so many things that I haven't built even once. So I'm excited about doing a bioreactor first. I really hope that just one of these sea treader feces is enough to power something, if, you know, just for a short amount of time. My other question about it though is, if I make this scanner room successfully, do a scan, that's really all I need it for, right? Oh. I didn't have the solar charger upgrade. Oh, how ridiculous. At least we can fix this. It's like my car just broke down. Hang on. Oh, there's one. I really hope I see the others at some point. I really, really hope I see the others. Yes, 2. That's 2. This is a good sign. This is a good sign. Where are my freaking... It's here, yeah? There we go. Okay. Let's take this. Let's take that. Give that a moment to charge a little. Ayy! Oh! Did that just hurt my cuttlefish? Did that little bastard just bite my cuttlefish? And the thing is, does it injure the cuttlefish? I don't know. Or is it more just that it sort of has the appearance of... So there's 2. Did you guys just run into my Seamoth? Please don't injure yourself. I really don't want to hurt you guys while I'm moving. Alright, well, we've seen 2 of them. I'm really hoping I do see all 3 at some point. I mean, that Ghost Leviathan scan is not worth losing a cuttlefish. But yeah, I think I mentioned before, but that's another one of my little kind of sub-aims, and it's not really something I can do too specifically, but just as a general exploration thing, I am really keen to go into some odd little areas and potentially find more cuttlefish eggs and see how many cuttlefish I can get. I mean, I'm sure that there's like a specific finite amount of cuttlefish in the game, and maybe, I don't know, maybe something happens if you find all of them and you have the complete family, you know? I don't know, but it would be interesting to find out. And even if nothing happens, you just fundamentally have the huge benefit of having many cuttlefish. Cool. I don't need to bring all of these waters with me, so... but I do need to bring a bunch of this stuff with me for the scanner room. Yeah, what? So hang on. Let me distinguish what was for the thermal plant, because we don't need that. That was the 2 magnetite, the aerogel, and some titanium. Okay, and instead of that, we need the lubricant, the wiring kit, and 3 titanium. Okay, so we don't need to bring those. Whoops. We do need to bring 1, 2, 3 titanium for the bioreactor. I think it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 titanium for the scanner room. Again, if we don't have to bring everything necessarily, but just let's see what we can bring. We need 6 titanium for the multi-purpose room. Yeah, that's 5, and that's 2. One, two, three, four, 5. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So we'll fit as much of that as we can into the Seamoth. And that should help us have everything that we need. So these are the last things that we need anyway. Oh! Oh my god, no, don't! Don't do that, my little darlings. Why are you running into the Seamoth? Let's bring this gold and do I have a full torpedo bay here? Where do I access the torpedo? Maybe I don't have the torpedo upgrade in at the moment. Maybe that's why. No, I don't. Okay, that's why. Fair enough. Okay. Oh! That's fine. I'm very happy to do that. Yeah. My little guys. That's what I say to my 2 cats all of the time. Alright, we'll put that back and that back. We don't need that with us. And I don't know. Let's just put a couple of titanium in there. So that's full now. Oh, but I forgot I've got all of this magnetite to take out as well. We can leave that here. Fantastic. I'm going to take a torpedo out as well, that's fine. Okay, let's do a little exchange. I'm going to give you a torpedo, bunch of magnetite. I'm going to make some more food with this before we leave. I'm going to leave my... I've got no room in there for anything. Okay, I'm going to leave this gold here. A couple of silver so we can make our wiring kit. Fabulous. Wonderful. Okay. Wiring kit, lubricant. Let us double check. Bioreactor. Cool. So we got all of the stuff that we need for that. And this is just a matter of titanium. We need the copper, the gold, and the table coral sample should be in my other, and a quartz. I think this should be all... It's either in the other... Not in... Oh, my little guys! They're swimming around out there. They're probably looking in the window. Oh my god, the cutest. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That might be a little bit of overkill, but I think we can take all of this. Oh, what? I just played with the cuttlefish through the freaking wall. That's how strong our bond is. Physical barriers are no challenge for the depth of our love. Okay. I do need to bring a gold. I think it's in my other multi-purpose room that I've got the kind of stuff ready for my scanner room. Thankfully I can still use my lockers, no issue. Well, we need a table coral sample. It should just be a there we go, quartz and 2 copper. So I actually will leave, I don't need to bring all of these waters with me. Let's leave a few here. Quartz, copper, nice. I'll turn those 2 salt into a couple of peepers. Or actually a couple of Reginalds. Let's go and grab a couple of Reginalds and do that. I don't even think that we're going to need it per se on this journey, but you know, we need food in general, and I don't want to use up all of my much more finite. Do I not have? How many Reginalds do I have in here? Oh, 1, 2. Just 2? If I've just got 2, then I have to sort of leave them. Maybe we'll just make some peepers. Oh, and maybe I have too many other creatures in here for them to propagate. Oh, look, I've grown my pygmy bulb bush. That's very pretty. Okay, we'll just make do with peepers. Hey, peepers! Got it. That'll do. I won't do it right now because obviously I'm dealing with a lot of inventory. But
Emergency power
up to the other one.
Oxygen production.
But yeah, I want to free my gasopod there as well. This is just continued perpetual gasopod penance for my previous crime. Great. And actually, if I've got a little bit of space, this is exactly the time to grab a couple of spare medkits. Nice. Alright, I'm hoping that one bit of sea treader poo will be enough. We should be pretty good to go. Oh, it's not for you, not for you. Don't come near my knife, okay? God. Don't, you guys have to like stay away when I'm hunting, okay? Oh, how is this gonna, they just appear in front of me. Oh, my inventory is full, isn't it? Hang on. Alright, where's the sea moth? So much juggling. Maybe this is fine. I think this is full, yeah. Oh no, it's not full. Okay, let's put that in there then, because that's one of the last things that we need. Cool. Alright, let me just get a little snack here. And you, please, my little cuttlefish, keep... No! No! How can I stop this from happening? Is it okay? What? I think because I'm so afraid of using my knife now. I'm so afraid of using my knife. Oh, I can't even grab things. Because if I say farewell to them, they also don't leave. You know, like I don't want them to leave, but I don't want to do things that might hurt them. I'm literally going to go and like cook these rather than using my knife. This is nuts. I love the cuttlefish, but like, how? I was trying so hard to avoid... hurting them. I don't know what to do about that except to just avoid using my knife ever. Oh well, alright. Just to double check. Multi-purpose room, scanner room, hatch. Yeah, I think this is fine. Let's go and do it. Let's go and do it. Like, they run into my sea moth when I'm in here.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
My guys, please take care of yourselves. So, also, now that we've scanned a ghost leviathan, of course, another thing on my list is scan Reaper leviathan. It's weird. I think it's an actually scarier idea to do that, because at this stage, although the ghost leviathan, like, we've had more interactions with ghost leviathan than we have Reaper leviathan, and the Reaper leviathan interactions have been earlier in the game for the most part, and so they were like more scary for that reason, but also they're just actually more scary for all of the other reasons that they're more scary. The ghost leviathan, I've kind of, as I've said, I've trundled past them many times now, just in my Seamoth or in the prawn. I've become a little bit more used to being around them, and I kind of feel like, yeah, I can kind of live with them now. I don't have that same feeling. I don't have that same feeling for Reaper leviathan, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Obviously, I'm gonna just, you know, suck it up and deal with the fear. Yeah, the problem really, I don't know, I just want to try this scanner room here. Maybe nothing will happen, but maybe something will happen. Maybe something will happen. This is right near their compound. Let's park over here. And so we've got to, I guess, I was purposely trying to be a little further away so that Crab Snake sort of didn't get irritated. Just, I have one of you now. We're friends, we're buddies. Can you not smell it on me, like the friend pheromones? Alright, I'm gonna park Seamoth over here then. Hey! Alright, so it'll be a good experiment to see if I actually do have all of my cuttlefish. I hope you guys are comfortable with the fact that I'm going to be playing with cuttlefish a lot. At many intervals. Okay. Oh no, I'm always afraid when I do. I don't actually want to say farewell to them, but it's so adorable. But I don't want them to think I'm leaving. It's just a sad. It looks so sad. I don't actually want to make it sad, but I have to use that trigger button. Okay. Let's get to making. So let's just try. Let's see if we can make this power source. Oh, do you know what? I have just realized that this room is going to need its own hatch as well. That's fine. That's fine. We can find the materials just above if we need to. It's just, oh my god, this is such a complicated setup. Like, is this really it? Yes, we're gonna do it. We're gonna try. Let's see if this works in a nice, easy sort of
Warning,
setting.
emergency power only.
All right.
Oxygen production.
But I'm gonna
offline.
try to make the power source in here. All right. Okay, good. So it goes right in the freaking middle of the room. Okay.
A reliable power source is a critical step towards self-sufficiency. Consider keeping a photojournal of your achievements to motivate you in times of despair.
It's funny how much the game gives you messages like that, like, don't get discouraged, don't get discouraged. I mean, I haven't been discouraged once in this game. Like, you know, the challenges that I meet are just the challenges of playing the game, but I don't know, maybe there are a lot of players who easily get discouraged by, I don't know, you know, the normal sort of challenges and setbacks of playing a game like this, or if it's just a kind of, if it just represents a kind of insecurity that the developers felt, you know, like they were worried that people wouldn't be motivated enough to keep playing the game or something like that. Because you can feel it in even all of the messages that come through the I've got to remember oxygen, that come through the the time capsules as well. All right, let's try this scanner room. We've got titanium in here. Okay, titanium. I'm not sure if that's enough for now, but let's just take that stuff out. You would think that the bioreactor should be, I don't know, should be pretty decent. I don't know if it's any better than our other power sources, really. I've just got to make sure I'm clear of the hatchway. Maybe I should look in this direction. I've just got to make sure there's room for a hatch. That's a bit of a weird position, but let's do it. It should be close enough, you would think, to benefit from the same power source there. Okay, we won't be able to build the hatch without another bit of quartz, so... I mean, immediately up here is a redweed area, which is always quartz rich. So oh! My little guys, please! Please look out! I wasn't even going that fast. They swim around like freaking so fast. They just dash in front of you. How do you keep these things alive? I can only hope that they really do have no oh, that could be. Do I need some more titanium? Hang on. I've got 2 titanium and I think a hatch still needs 3, yeah? 2. Is that the last thing I have to build? Well, let's just get another one anyway. If this is indeed... No, it's not. Okay. Let's get quartz. Let's find a quartz. Oh, it's right here. Brilliant. Is this a titanium? No, it's... Oh, copper rich all of a sudden. Yeah, the hatch is the last thing we need, right? I am trying to do a mental check with myself. There's so many little things to remember. It really is very easy to forget basics a lot of the time. And again, as I've said before, especially when what you're doing is recording a Let's Play where you've got a lot of other things on your mind, including constantly, you know, sort of talking and just making sure, and this is not complaining, like I love doing this so much. That is the reason I'm doing it. But it definitely does take away somewhat from your concentration. Oh, is it being powered though? Oh, I didn't get a power message, did I? Is this a failed experiment? Like, oh, I haven't powered this. I haven't powered the bioreactor. That could be it. Okay. No. How? Use bioreactor. Compost organic matter into energy. How about alien feces? Does it give me a...
Power restored. All primary systems online.
Look at that. That's the feces. Wow. Nice. This is very cool, actually. It's kind of got a little bit of that cool look that I like in the Neptune. Okay, so that's going up. That's nice. I don't know. I'm curious to watch and see how far it goes up with just one of these things. But yes, yes. Oh, hang on. I've got to get
Welcome
my
aboard, Captain.
I've got to get my range upgrades. I should have got these before. My guys, stay safe, please. Stay safe. Watch out for me. I might be the biggest threat to you. Accidentally. Great. Okay, well, I've never thought there was a huge chance of this turning into anything, but it just drives me... I have to check, you know? I have to check. What could they expect from that message where they say your kid found something on the scanner that shouldn't be there? See, nothing else appears down here. And I didn't see anything when we had, you know, when we had, that's that extra little high mushroom area there. That's a kind of low area just around the corner. That's the hole where we go up. And then that's going further into the mushroom area. And we've already scanned that area. You know, we found this weird little roundabout bit there that had nothing. Like, could it... I'm just thinking... I'm kind of just thinking a bit like a crazy person now, I think. But, like, what if you actually have to put the scanner room here at this really low bit to scan what it is that they found, you know? But there's nothing else that's low here. Everything else is just above ground.
Fluid intake. Vital signs stabilizing.
I'm just like, what? You know, is it something that comes up here? Why would it be? You know, these are just resources. I mean, unless there's a wreck down somewhere, but like, why would there be? That's their house. We've already seen that come up. That's their own wreck. And everything else I would expect is up here. That's that little platform that they have. Unless I see something like down here, that would, yeah, I don't know what it would tell them. And I don't know how it would lead them to the area that they've gone to, you know? I mean, obviously there's a line of logic there where if for whatever reason they were intent on going deeper, that there's a line of logic that would send them below their original island, because they might have sort of gone, oh, you know, where can we go deeper? Well, you know, there is deeper, you know, we know that the ocean has a deeper part below the island. That's where we were, so let's go down there. That could be the entire logic of it. But I just don't understand what it is that Bart saw on the scanner room. And again, this all could be overthinking, but one of the things is also that they made a very specific point when they were living here of saying that only Marguerite went out and brought things back. You know, she found resources, she found the stalker teeth and things like that, and Bart wasn't allowed out. So, you know, I was sort of like, well, how could Bart see anything on a scanner room that wasn't just here? But there's nothing. I don't know what I'm meant to do with that information. I mean, obviously it's possible that maybe they just directed Marguerite to take the scanner somewhere and scan on his behalf, so that's where the overthinking on my part could be coming in. But do you see what I mean? Like, I'm trying to connect what seemed to be really specific lines of logic from the game. And even with everything I know, I don't know how to make that connection. Why are there two things showing up here, actually? Isn't it just the... It's just the one platform, right? Why is it counting two? Oh, because it's two pieces of platform. Huh. That's kind of fascinating. Once again, there's no secret PDAs under here or anything, yeah? Paul Torgal, where is your missing PDA? It still drives me nuts. Maybe it's just around here. Maybe I've missed something really obvious. Well, at the very least, this is a success in the sense that we managed to do it. It worked. The technology of doing this worked. So we know that we can build the bioreactor in a multi-purpose room. We know that we can put this kind of elaborate setup together in order to power a scanner room without thermal activity. What do you think, Cuddle? What do you think? It's just the one? God, I really hope I haven't hurt my others. Maybe only one comes down deep with me. Either way, yeah. So, look, this was a successful experiment because we tried it. We discovered something, which is that there isn't anything that I can see on the scanner room. We discovered that the technology works, which is a really useful thing to know about, and we'll be able to apply that somewhere else. And yeah, so useful. But now I guess there's nothing really much else to do here apart from pack it up. So bye, scanner room. Bye. And what I might do is just... Oh, no. Pop back into the Seamoth and finish the episode here. So this was, as I said, a success in several ways, even though we didn't actually make that leap of logic. Like, we didn't figure out what that critical connection is, but we found out many things that are useful. So we can try some more experiments in the future, and also I am going to scan the hell out of a Reaper Leviathan. Now that I'm not going to say I don't fear death, but I fear death less, and my keen interest in science and filling up my compendium has tipped over the scales, and is now more important than my fear of death. So let's scan some Reaper Leviathan. I don't know what word to use. I was gonna say, like, I don't know what I was gonna say. Let's scan some Reaper Leviathan. Let's leave it at that. I'll see you in the next episode. Thank you.